Hello, my beautiful Aries friends. Welcome to your February 16th through 28th, 2022 reading. Many blessings to you all. Remember, this is a collective reading, which means it's for all Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you'd like a personal reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. And if you need a little extra pick-me-up or want to check out something different, I've got my podcast going, Royal Mystic Collective Wisdom. It's available on all podcast platforms. So with that, let's go into the energy. We have the Fool and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Fool is the beautiful transition from the old to the new, seamlessly, without carrying any energy that's hanging over your head. It's a nice, smooth closure and opening side by side, like just right up next to each other, seamlessly moving into the new energy. This is the way everybody wants a change. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is being able to learn new things or master something that increases your ability for abundance. So let's see what else it says. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, Two of Swords, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You're always welcome and very appreciated. So you have the Two of Swords as your second cut card, and that's the energy of trying to use your left brain versus your right brain. Left brain is logic. It's straightforward thinking. Everything is linear. Everything has a cause and effect. Well, sometimes miracles happen, and that kind of thinking won't encourage the miracle or help you amplify what the outcome is if you're asking for something from Divine, and it's not going to help you here. You have to stay in the energy of being in your spirit mind, because your future cannot be seen with your natural eyes. Our human eyes can only see what's in front of us right now, but our inner eyes, the spirit mind, can see all that you can imagine. And whatever you can imagine, you can receive if you believe it to be true. And that's why it's important to get out of that logic mind, get into your right brain creative thinking, because that's where you create your reality. We have the Death card starting off, Scorpio Major Arcana. This is just like the Fool, only a more intense scrubbing, right? So literally purging and releasing toxic energy. So I guess it'd be the difference between having a rinse out and a real full cycle of clearing and cleansing. So you literally get a fresh, clean slate with this. So if you're making the transition with the Fool's energy, you want this card, because it ends up clearing out the stuff that you don't need to take with you. We have the Star card now, which is the Aquarius Major Arcana, and it's a big deal. Star card is the universe saying yes to your soul's mission or your soul's wish. So solid ascension energy, good connection to higher source, and very big energy of change in the spiritual realm. So lining up with your frequency. The Two of Pentacles is the energy of being very much in focus of your goal and in the flow of already moving toward it. Don't break this cycle. Allow yourself to be in the energy of receiving your abundance, and don't try to stop and dismount in the middle of your race. You don't want to stop in the middle of your race and worry about something trivial on the sidelines. Stay focused, eyes on the prize, get to the goal. There's your Queen, Aries. So the Queen of Wands is the energy of Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. It's the Aries of being very much in that creative energy, because remember, feminine means something new, being grown or fostered, right? Bringing in the energy of that. This is a new energy, creative source, and feminine energy means fertility. So it can be talking about a new business. It can be talking about a new relationship. It can be just you in your creative zone, whatever it is for you. It can be passion, whatever it is. And you're feeling a little bit of a pinch here because you feel like I've been going at this a hot minute and don't see any results, or not the results I want. Don't quit 5 minutes before your miracle, because that 9 of Wands is the energy of being right on the edge of the breakthrough, and you are just moments away from the victory. Stay focused. If you needed to, if sometimes we need a distraction, I tend to do this whenever I feel like I'm in a weird place. I focus on learning something that expands my horizon, right? And so by doing this, you allow yourself to really make the most out of any time, extra time you might spend doing something destructive. Do something constructive. Learning is always the right thing. Changing your skill level, or creating a new thing to add to your repertoire. Podcasts, for example. That's why I did the podcast, because this world is sort of crazy. So I'm in my own little bubble here, and I had to get into something that I could do and that would keep my flow. And so that's what I did. And this is the same thing here. I'm not saying that y'all have to do a podcast. I'm just saying, be ready to do something new. Life is a constant growth, transition through one thing into the next. So that's exactly what's happening. You've taken whatever this is that's planted here, and you've gone as far as you can with it. It won't go any further. And now you can see it can stand all on its own. You've put it as far as you can do, and the best you can do. There's nothing else left for you to do. It has to do it from here. And now you can take the new thing and move forward with it. This is an energy, the 3 of Rods is the energy of expansion, and very much breaking out of an old pattern. So if you've been feeling like you're just kind of in a rut, you're about to break out of that. Ooh, nice. The 9 of Cups. This is heart's desire being granted. It is a yes from the universe, just like this is for your soul's wish. This is your heart's wish. So it means feeling content and happy and very satisfied and secure. So in the career, that's wonderful. Now, it's hard whenever we get a new thing come in, and sometimes it's hard to leave behind the people and or the job that you still might enjoy that you did it and you created something through it, but it's hard sometimes to shift gears, or you might feel some kind of way about, how the transition might happen. It is fearful, and that's the energy of looking back at the past. Okay, and we don't want to be stuck in that energy. As soon as you decide to go ahead and do this, you'll be able to stand up and see there's a whole new thing laid out for you. Yeah, it's time for action. No more pity parties. We have to let go and move on. So whatever this might be, it could be something that you don't really want to leave, but you can't go any further with it. It's just a dead end if you try to stay there. You could do it, but you're going to be too bored. You're a fire sign. You like to do. It's all about action. So if it's something that you have mastered to the point where you could do it with your eyes closed, sometimes we get complacent and just don't even feel the thrill of it anymore. Don't overthink this. Just be in a place of, remember, manifesting your best possible outcome, whatever your goal is, whatever you want your bank account to look like. Well, how do you want to feel when you open that app, right? You want to feel the abundance? Imagine the abundance. Be in the energy of being okay, that all the money you need is always provided. Be in the energy that the universe is your source, not your job. And that is a truth. So be in the energy of receiving what you are trying to have as though you already have it. This is super important. The 4 of Swords is showing up to remind you that you must take time to reset. If you are given a gap of time and there's nothing in front of you to do, and you're trying to fill your day with whatever constructive thing you can, and you still feel kind of, oh my gosh, I don't know, I don't feel like, it's because you need to ground, you need to focus, you need to breathe, you need to release all the old stuff and reset yourself. That will stop the feeling of feeling like you're kind of going everywhere, and you need it spiritually and physically. So if you're being given when the universe puts you in a space where there's quiet, take advantage of that. Make something into the moment where you can really sit and allow yourself to purge and clear, because that's how the universe works. If you try to force yourself past the norm, you will overdo it and be in a low energy. And if something great happens, you won't be able to pursue it because your energy won't match it. So here we go. Thank you, angels, archangels. That was the Four of Swords, by the way. Divine spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Aries, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So, this Page of Cups is the bottom card. When I'm doing the reading, sometimes I'm in the flow and I'm not naming the cards. I apologize for that, but there's nothing I can do to change that, because when I'm doing the readings, I'm not in logic mind. So I try to hold them up so you can see them, freeze it, and try to read it. That's the best I can do. The name of the cards is not my focus. So I just want you to know that. It's not that I'm not trying to tell you. It's just that there's so many meanings in the cards. I'm just trying to get the information out. So we have the King of Pentacles, and this is the energy of being very grounded and in a place of offering financial security. So this may be someone coming in to give you the financial agreement that you need or back you financially. The King of Pentacles, I call him King Midas. He brings in a huge amount of stability. And then, like a lightning strike, it's coming through out of the blue. So you may get a phone call out of the blue about this particular change that's being made, or that you're making. Opportunity. Great opportunity. Because it's also got that Aquarius Major Arcana, the Star card. So the Knight of Swords brings the Ten of Swords. So that's a clear of the storm has passed, and you are now in a place where all that toxic stuff has been removed. It's beautiful that the Empress is part of this Queen of Wands energy, because the Empress is the energy of the Divine Feminine, all creative source of the universe. So she is the muse, she is the ideas for new inventions, or bringing yourself to a new understanding, nurturing energy for new creation. So it's right there with that Queen, so beautiful. Remember, the queens are fertility, the kings are fully formed or fully actionable. There's the Eight of Swords again, reminding you, don't get too much in your head, especially right here, because you're in that place where you're feeling the pinch. It's all going to work itself out. You don't have to make a move, but you do have to be present. You do have to be focused. So, there's the Four of Pentacles coming in on top of the Eight of Pentacles, which is the energy of I call him the miser, okay, because he's really gripping that coin. This is the energy of financial stability. So, solid energy there with that Eight of Pentacles coming in. And there's the Fool. So this going on the adventure with this Three of Rods, it's a perfect alignment. The Fool is the new beginning, setting out on the great adventure of life in a new way. High Priestess. This is being focused and connected to Source while you make all things happen. Now, when you're staying in the flow, it's easier to just tune in. That's part of the thing is, if you practice the constant in being connected, it's easier. But you can do the dance of shifting back and forth. It's just a lot harder. And it's telling you, don't be in a place of fear here with this Five of Cups or regret, or this is the universe assuring you, you will be provided for. Do not worry. This little page is bringing you everything you need, and that's the wave of abundance behind him. So, And there's the Emperor. So it's showing the finality of the fully manifested action that's coming in here. And, my darlings, the Emperor is your Aries major arcana. So the very last card is the Tower. And this is whatever has been breaking your ability to move forward or holding you in a place of feeling stuck or captured. You're being released from that, and this lightning strike is what's doing it. So it's tearing down the obstacle or the thing that's got you held in a place that you can't feel like you can't move. So many blessings to you, my Aries friends. This is a beautiful reading. I'm very happy to give it to you, and I hope you all have a beautiful second half of February. I'll see you again in March. Namaste, my friends.